Beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our cheeky Christmas cocktail special. We are handing over to the consultants tonight. Normally, us team leaders run these classes, but for tonight only, we have got, well, not only, we may do it again if they behave themselves or if they, don't behave themselves. We have got Lauren Frail. She's starting us off first with what are you making, Lauren?
Hi, everybody. Thermolos here. I'm going to kick off this evening's cocktail event with a Cosmopolitan,
Oh,
very
hello.
Christmassy.
Very strong too, that cocktail. I have partaken before. And
Yes, it's got the opportunity to knock the socks off, but I will talk about some variations to
beautiful.
modify so we can pace ourselves for the big day.
Oh, fantastic. And then next cab off the rank, we have the beautiful Jude Carter. Give us a wave, Jude. And what are you making tonight?
I'm making the peppermintini.
Woohoo! James Bond
Okay.
happening. Fantastic. And then next we've got gorgeous Jen Mead, who will bring lots of enthusiasm to her cocktail making. Where are you,
Always.
Jen?
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. I am going to be making the Snowdrop cocktail. So if you can't go to the snow, bring the snow to you. That's what I say.
I haven't had that cocktail before, so looking forward to
Me
seeing.
either. Let's see how we
Oh,
go.
that's exciting. Nothing like winging it. And fourth, and certainly not least, is the beautiful Arwen. Where are you, Arwen? Give us a wave.
Cherry Christmas, everybody. I'm not making a cherry cocktail, but I have made my own limoncello that's going to go in a secret cocktail that's otherwise known as the Moscow Mule.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. We look forward to your little twist that you are putting on it as well. Thank you, Arwen. And we have got beautiful Jodie Radcliffe in, and she's manning the chat for me so that I can just, sit here and
Hi
feel
guys.
important.
Yep, I'm your AI bot in the background. Just ask me any questions and I'll be sending through the recipes as we go.
Except she is actually real. Yeah. Thanks, Jodie.
I've got the
And for,
cocktail background on though, see?
oh, yeah. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tess Murray, and I am the Business Development Manager of these wonderful people here who are presenting for you tonight. This class is all about a bit of fun, a bit of Christmas cheer. Who doesn't love a cheeky cocktail when winding up for Christmas? It would be remiss of me not to mention a couple of things that we have got on the go at the moment. And that is that if you are wanting to get a beautiful TM7 under your tree in time for Christmas, you have got until Wednesday to order. Wednesday being the 17th of December, you have guaranteed delivery, providing Australia Post do their job as we need them to. So that's one piece of information we need to give you. The other piece of information is, in case you have not heard, sorry, we just got some latecomers coming in, Jodes, if you don't mind. Thank you.
No, it's all right. I'm on top of it.
Awesome. I shouldn't doubt you. And the other thing is we have got, in case you haven't heard, a 30-day money back guarantee. So what does this mean? If you're thinking about a TM7, but you're just not quite sure or you haven't had a chance to book a demo yet, you can actually try it for 30 days, which takes into account Christmas, and see how you go with it, see if you like it. If you don't like it and you don't want it, you can give it back at the end of that 30 days and get a full refund. How cool is that? This is only the second time we've offered it. Last year we offered it as well on the TM6, so it's the first time with the TM7. And what better way but to try before you buy and to see if it really is for you. So that offer is on at the moment as well. And I think it goes through to roughly the January the 14th, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thereabouts. So if you want to get a Thermomix under your tree in time for Christmas, order it before Wednesday, and you will have a 30-day money-back guarantee applied as well. Pretty cool. All right, if you don't mind popping in the chat what model you have, and strap in. we're going to head over to Loz in Greensboro and see what she's got on offer for us.
Hello
Enjoy.
and welcome. Hello and welcome, everybody. As we said, Thermoloz here, whipping up a Cosmopolitan cocktail with the gorgeous red colour and a sprinkle of lime that gives our red and green colours for Christmas. And this cocktail means Christmas for me. So delighted to whip this up with you all this evening. It's as difficult as pressing start. And we're simply inserting our butterfly whisk. Very easy to insert the butterfly whisk. We simply pop that behind the tallest blade, give it a little spin to make sure it's in place. Then we pop that back on and press it. And now good quality ingredients, folks, mean good quality cocktails. So I've got the goosey out for this evening. We're going to place 240 grams. Now, look, if you were behaving on Christmas Day, you would obviously lessen the alcoholic ingredients if you so wish. Fortunately, I'm not going anywhere this evening, so we're all in with the 240.
So it's just a little nightcap, is it?
Just a little evening spritz. There we go. And when the Thermomix has realised we've put the entire ingredients weight measurement in, it will tick it off for us, which is a really handy feature of the TM7. I personally love the hands-off approach. Then we've got orange liqueur, 120 grams. So I've got nothing but the best, the Contro, 120. Now this is quite potent. So basically, you can dilute it down a little bit more with more ice cubes and more cranberry juice and more lime juice if required. The next ingredient is cranberry juice. Now, I find the Bickford's the best one to use. You used to be able to buy cranberry juice, but it's really difficult to find. So this is a cranberry fruit drink, and it's the most close flavours I can get to traditional cranberry juice. So highly recommend the Bickford's. I just got it from Coles. And that's calling for 500 grams. There we go. Beautiful. Now, look, if you wanted to dilute that further, you absolutely could. And let's tick that off. Now, it does say lime juice a dash. Now, lime juice a dash or to taste is my hot tip for this recipe is to add more than that. So this gorgeous little, dropped one. Yeah. This gorgeous little lemon press from the mix shop, they're currently out of stock at the moment. I do hope they come back shortly, is a fabulous tool, and it ensures that you don't get any pips in your cocktail. So I'm going to give it's lemon or lime you can use interchangeably. I definitely would recommend fresh. Lucky I didn't squirt myself in the eye then. Could have been
catastrophic. Fresh is always best.
Fresh is best, no nasties. And you can certainly taste the fresh flavour compared to store-bought squeezed ones in a jar. So I tend to do quite a good squeeze rather than a dash. Find it really cuts through that sourness of the cranberry juice. Cranberry's got the ability to suck the saliva out of your face, whereas the lime juice definitely cuts through that and adds that beautiful flavour and depth of flavour. So that's my hot tip for this recipe.
And too, Loz, it's got to be healthier with more lime juice, surely.
Full of vitamin C, you know, one of the most
antioxidants.
That's right. It's just what you need on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
So I'm happy with that. And then the final ingredient, because it's a quick 5-minute recipe, you can have this bad boy on the table in 5 minutes.
Love it.
Impress all your guests. And bearing in mind, if you are going out for Christmas Day, the Thermomix you can take with you. It is portable.
That's one of the things I love about the TM7 with the carry bag. You can actually take it on the plane as long as you check your blades into your luggage. You can take it on the plane, which is brilliant.
Very portable. So you can impress wherever you go, folks.
Mm.
So we're going to stir not shake. So it's just calling for a bit of a whir for 10
Bit of a
seconds.
zhuzh.
Give it a stir, give it a nice swirl.
Lovely. And what glasses would you serve that in?
Well, look, I've got these gorgeous little cocktail glasses that I'm going to serve in. They're kind of, they keep you well controlled with a petite sort of serve. Remove the whisk, so we'll take that one out. Don't let your kids lick that spoon. And it's saying using
they do.
and it's saying using a sieve, strain into glasses, but I do actually like to keep the pulp personally, so it's absolutely personal preference. But you could, of course, use your simmering basket as a sieve to strain out any pulp that's contained, but actually not too bad. I like to keep all the goodness. So there's my beautiful cocktail, and it's not too pulpy. Strain it and then decorate. So I'm basically just going to pour that out, that beautiful red colour, and I like to garnish. It says garnish with a piece of orange peel, but because it's Christmas, we're going to need to add a touch of green. So I like to pop a few little pieces of lime in there. And that's
beautiful.
Christmas for me.
Beautiful. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thermo if you'd like to follow my Insta and Facebook socials, Thermo all one word. Hope to catch up with you all soon, and really exciting time to buy Thermomix. Thanks, Tess.
Fantastic. Thank you, Loz. Could you please take a photo of that and send it to me as well?
I will.
I appreciate that, because what I'm going to do in the next couple of days is I will shoot an email to everyone who has registered with the recording, the photos, and also the social links so that everyone can follow you.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Loz.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're going to sleep well tonight.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, Loz. All right. We have now going over to beautiful Jude, who's made the Cosmo before. We have 2 Judes for the price of 1 here.
Here you go, darling.
Here we go. Lovely Jude Carter from Manda.
Oh, yeah. How good's that? Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Jude's Foodie News. And tonight, is it going to be naughty or nice? I need you to vote later.
Well, they can vote now, surely.
Oh, probably. So yeah. I'm going to make the Peppermintini. So it's a little bit of a creamy peppermint drink. I've made this quite a few times. Haven't had it in a little while, though, because it is a little bit potent. So we'll get started. So as with the TM7, beautiful big screen. You can see everything there. We'll get started. So the first thing we would do is put in a couple of candy canes. So candy canes into the bowl. Now, I have pre-done this, so it's just asking us to put in the candy canes, give it a little chop, and then transfer it onto a plate. So I've got that there, but I've also mixed in a few little red, white, and green hundreds and thousands just to give it a little bit more extra colour. So that's ready for our rim of our glass later. Then we are going to go into the milk chocolate. So I actually prefer white chocolate to milk or dark chocolate. So I've got my little white chocolate buds in there. And we'll pop the lid on. So there's 60 grams of that. Pick that off. And we're just going to give that a little grate. 6 seconds, speed 8. So as you know, the Thermomix always chops things up all beautifully. So there's our chocolate buds all in the bottom of the bowl there. So I'll just give that a little scrape down so we can melt that all evenly. Right. And so we're going to melt that for 1 minute, 50 degrees on speed 2. So I like to actually use the Aldi little buds. I think they kind of melt a little bit better than the Cadbury ones, but it's personal preference.
Good to know.
What else can I tell you about this cocktail?
Have you made it before?
Heaps.
Heaps.
These heaps, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a really, really nice little cocktail, and because it's got that little bit of minty flavour too. It is a little bit milky because we're going to put a little bit of cream in, but you could obviously make it a light version by using a light cream, by all means. It's just a pouring cream, so you could use the light one if you really wanted to. And
I suppose you could use lactose-free cream too. It wouldn't really matter.
Absolutely you could. And look, if you didn't have cream, you could actually use milk. It's not really a thick consistency cocktail, so you could quite easily use milk as well. So, all right, so it's saying to transfer this onto a plate.
So for those of you who just joined us, Jude has just melted some white chocolate, and this is all part of the decoration because, presentation is very important when it comes to a good cocktail.
Absolutely it is. So I'm just going to pop that onto the plate. Now, it is quite a thick consistency still. It doesn't sort of really melt down really thin. If you wanted it like that, you could easily just go ahead and give it another little melt. And then you're just going to run the rim of your glass into the actual chocolate.
Jude, we can't see what you're doing.
Sorry. Run the rim of the glass into the chocolate so that you get a little bit on the edge of the glass. And then we're going to work quickly and dip it into your crushed candy canes and your hundreds and thousands if you want to do it that way. But you could really put anything on this on the plate and run it through that. It could be coconut. If you wanted to make like a coconut cocktail, you could run chocolate and coconut around the rim, anything like that.
Hey, so, peppermint crisp would work well too.
Absolutely it would. So that would be how we would do that. And here's one I prepared earlier. So you've got your little rim of your cocktail. I'll show you that there. Where is it? There.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. So it's a little bit pretty. Yeah. So we'll pop that back over there. All right. So I'll just get the rest of this little bit of chocolate out of the bowl. All right.
We did these for our team Christmas party.
Oh,
they were delicious.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I recommend.
I imagine there were no leftovers, Jodes?
Oh, no, we had to do a couple of batches.
That's what I want to hear.
All right, so we've done our little rim. It's saying clean the mixing bowl. Now, look, it's a little bit of white chocolate. It's going into a white creamy cocktail. I'm not going to wash the bowl. We're going to
love your style, Jude.
All right, so our next step is 250 grams of ice. Then we have got the white chocolate liqueur. So that's our little Bock chocolate liqueur. And we're going to have 220 of that. So this one, like the last, is fairly heavy on the bit of alcohol. 220, pretty close. And then we are going to have some vanilla vodka that I just so happened to buy on our Fiji trip.
Oh,
so a good thing that I was doing the peppermintini.
Bit of duty free never goes astray on those Thermofest trips.
Correct.
Now, I didn't have vanilla vodka, but I just put a splash of vanilla essence in when I made
Yes,
mine.
I was just about to say you could actually put normal vodka and a bit of vanilla essence by all means.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're obviously going for the full vodka
Experience.
here.
You're authentic, Jude.
Oh, yes, very. All right, then we've got our cream. So I've just got a bit of cream here. And we're doing 120 grams of that. And we're going there. You never get used
Loving that big screen, because if you've had a couple of cocktails, you might be struggling to focus. The big screen really helps, doesn't it?
It does. And you just never really get used to working backwards.
No.
From behind with the screen, but having this big screen really does help.
Definitely.
And then our last little bit is half a teaspoon of peppermint extract. That goes in there. Oh, I can already smell it. It smells divine. All right, so now we're going to mix that for 10 seconds. So it's just on speed 1, just really to make it cold with the ice. Mix everything around.
You don't want to break up the ice with this one either. Has anyone made this one in there? Put it in the chat if you have. I haven't had this one before.
Yeah. So it's asking now, obviously, to strain through the simmering basket. And I'll just get my little cocktail glasses from over here that I prepared earlier. So if I stick that there, move you over here a little bit. And then you can see my little cocktail glasses. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. Oh, my lordy, it smells so yum. And to be honest, those little bits of white chocolate that were in the bottom of the bowl have now mixed through the cocktail as well, and it just looks like little snowflakes.
Oh, very on point.
Yeah.
So that does make quite a big batch of cocktail, just saying.
What a shame.
But yeah, so there's our.
I could be over in about 20 minutes to help you out.
I'm sure you will. Cheers.
Fantastic. Please take a photo for us so that we can include that in the email. And
Will do.
happy days, Jude.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for sharing your favourite cocktail. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right.
Awesome, Jude.
Okay, we're over to Jen now. I'll spotlight you.
Hello, hi. Sorry, it's not as close as everyone else. I hope you can see that. Okay.
That's okay.
Excellent. So I'm going to make the Snowdrop cocktail today from Cookie Juice. So I haven't made this before, but then, look, I have to admit, I've had my fair share of cocktails. So I'm always looking out for something a bit new, a bit special. So this one is what we're doing today. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make a coulis, a raspberry coulis. Very easy to do in the Thermomix, and you don't need a lot of ingredients. So we're starting with raspberries. So we've got 90 grams of raspberries, fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. Either or, whatever you've got on hand. And look, I probably can't see, but it's too far away. But when you put things in with the TM7, it'll tick for you. If you put the right amount in, then you don't need to tick that the ingredients are in. It'll do it for you. So that is awesome. Then we've got some caster sugar, 45 grams of caster sugar. Let's see if it's going to do the tick for me. Well, it's 44, so apparently not. All right, moving on. And then some freshly squeezed lemon juice. Here it's just 10 grams of that. Ticking, that's all. That's that. And then we press next, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We put the lid on. It tells you to put the lid on, which I love. And we're just going to blend for 5 seconds. Excellent. And then we're going to scrape down the sides with our spatula. or your
Love your
hoof.
kitchen, Jen. I mean, really, the black or the white looks fantastic in it.
Well, it's nice, isn't it? Like, these are stick-on tiles. Okay?
Oh, seriously?
Seriously. Yeah.
Love that.
Peel and stick. So, you know, it's fabulous. Fabulous. There we go. Nice.
Mm.
Lovely runny cookie. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to cook this out for 5 minutes. All right. So I'll put that on. I'll tell you a little something something. So when I was, researching, looking for cocktails today, like I love leaving all of the languages on, right? So I don't just go Australia and, all the English ones. I like to keep it open so that I can find things, little gems, if you like. And I found one today. It's a Ferrero Rocher liqueur.
Oh,
And I think it was Polish. Absolutely delicious it looks. I'm gonna have to make that one. But what I love the most actually is the translation. So, you Google Translate online, and it told me once I've crushed up all the Ferrero Rocher, that then I need to scrape the bottom of the bowl with my hoof. And I thought that was fabulous and very Christmassy. If I was a reindeer and I was making a cocktail, that's what I would use. I would use my hoof. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you.
yeah. Not sure it would, be okay with food safety regulations.
Might not be tasty if I used my hoof. Well, not my hoof, but I leave those in my shoes.
What
I've
a
gone too
great
far.
story. All right, well, we might cut across to Arwen now and come back to you, Jen, when you're ready. So give us a hoy.
Very well.
Just need to find Arwen. There she is.
Am I on?
You're on.
Oh, everybody. Merry Christmas. In case you can't understand what I'm saying, Merry Christmas.
That's not going to get annoying for you.
Sorry, it was a bit hot there. I am making a take on Nico Moretti's recipe for the Moscow Mule, I like to call it, but it's called the Moscow Mule. And I don't like things too sweet. But however, I did make my own limoncello the other day. And guess what?
Ooh.
It's a little bit sweet. But I'm going to make it less sweet by popping it in this cocktail and making it refreshing. So I'm making my own ginger beer as well. I've got some ginger juice, which I just whizzed up, fresh ginger, didn't peel it, and then just put it through a strainer. So there's a little bit of ginger juice in there. And I have a soda stream, so I made my own soda water. Pity the Thermomix can't make soda water. Anyway, I'm going to skip the sugar part because the limoncello is so sweet. And then I'm just going to the main part of the recipe. And I'm doing a half batch because I don't think I should actually drink the whole batch. What do you reckon about that, everyone?
I've been seeing you in fine form around about 2 weeks ago in Hobart for our celebration event. Yes, I think probably a half batch will be sufficient.
Thank you. And that was actually coincidentally when you asked me to do this class. So yes, Moscow Mule, limoncello style, Arwen style. So we've got 10, did you count them? 10 mint leaves there because I'm doing a half batch. I'm going to tick that off on the screen. And because I'm doing a lemon theme, I'm going to do lemon juice instead of lime juice. So there is the juice. There's my lime. I don't want to waste any of, there's my ginger juice, and I don't want to waste any of my ginger juice.
No.
So I'll put the lemon juice in there. My 3 friends have given me lemons for my lemony Christmas. Do you like my lemon tree Christmas tree? And I've got a new phone and it follows me. This is so weird for me. Anyway, let's tick off the limes. So for the vodka part, the limoncello recipe's on Cookie Dough, so I do recommend giving it a go. You just peel off the zest with your lovely Thermomix citrus peeler and infuse them in the vodka for about a week. And then you strain that off and make a sugar syrup. But if you don't like things too sweet, maybe do a little bit less sugar syrup. But anyway, let's do half of the recipe here. Got it on 0. We're going to weigh in our limoncello. So it'll be a little bit less strong because it's got some sugar syrup as well as the vodka. So, you'll be happy that I'm not, I am overachieving a little bit there. Don't tell anyone.
That's
But,
not like you, Arwen.
like I did say, that is because there isn't as much vodka in there. And so we're just going to tick that off because I'm doing a half batch. It hasn't ticked itself off. I mean, sometimes we do tick ourselves off. And let's just pop in some ice, which is in this amazing new thermo server, which I absolutely love. So, of course, you can get it as a host reward. You know that when you host a demo. There we go, 300 grams. Now, this is where you have to hold on to your hats because we'll have to do the Santa dance, okay, while this is going, because it's going to go on to speed 9. So hang on to your hat.
Oh, I like those glasses. Perfect.
Now, that was fun, wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
the shortest minute you've ever had because you can actually skip things if you want to go ahead, and you can click on the 3 dots and either cancel the recipe. If you're ahead further, you can make that your next step, which I absolutely love on the TM7. So now we need a little bit of ginger beer. So I've already got the ginger in. Whoops, I'll give you a little look at that. I've knocked over my fancy Christmas decoration there. So have a little look in there. I wish you could smell it. It's so zesty and fresh. So we've still got the lovely green colour from the mint leaves. And so our ginger beer is going to be our soda water. So I know there might be people that love following recipes. Is there any of you out there that are getting a bit freaked out by my weirdness right now?
I'm sure there are, but I'm sure there's some people who love it as well.
Okay, phew. Okay, we've got a little bit extra there. Don't tell Santa, will you? And we're just going to press on next, and that just mixes up for a few seconds on speed 3. So it's actually very quiet. So I could sing you a Christmas carol. It's so quiet, but I won't. So don't worry about that.
Thank you for sparing us.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to prepare my glass because I want you to see. I'm just putting it, that's a really big piece of ice. I was going to put it in a clear glass, but I do like traditionally to serve it in one of these Mule
Where did you get that silver glass from?
This is actually a copper glass.
Copper.
And you can get it at lots of homeware places, actually.
Ah.
It's in Newcastle when I was visiting my thermo besties.
Oh, very good. Actually, I think I've seen something similar to what's in the picture on Cookie Jude.
Yeah.
Available at good old Uncle Dan's.
Oh, nice one. Yes. Yeah. So what
AKA Dan Murphy's, if anyone's not sure who Uncle Dan is.
Pop in some lime or lemon to make it look pretty. We've got some ice in there. We've got a little sprig of mint as well. And we're going to pour that beautiful, what do you call it? Cocktail. Oh my gosh, it looks so good and smells so good. Let me just do a little taste test for you.
You grow your own mint, Arwen?
I do, but my mint's a little bit sad at the moment, so I did have to buy this one at the shop, probably because I've been using it too much. But cheers, everyone. Merry Christmas to you. How thermomixy does that look?
Very.
That looks delicious.
Gorgeous.
Oh, that is amazing. That's just perfect. So just make the limoncello like that, and you'll be set with this amazing recipe.
Was that a Cookie Dough recipe as well? Limoncello?
It is. Yeah.
I put that one up with everyone in there, just our normal limoncello recipe. But yeah,
thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Arwen. Don't forget to take a picture for us too.
Okay, I'll try not to drink it all.
Yeah, I think there's more in the jug. You'll be right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Arwen, who of course is joining us from beautiful Hobart in Tasmania.
Yes, it's actually a bit of snow around today, so it is a white Christmassy
Are you kidding?
today. Yeah, I can send you pictures of that to put in the email too if you like.
Yeah, that would be good. Wow. Thank you, Arwen.
Thank
And
you.
we will cut back to Jen now, see how she's going with her Snowdrop.
Yeah, well, my coolie's done. So I'm just gonna actually, oh, you can see that, that's great. So I'm just gonna pour it in over a small sieve. These small sieves are fantastic with cocktail making. So if you're gonna get into it, I recommend you get one. Um, oh, I've just put it all over my screen. How lovely. Lucky
but
it's
it
not.
will still work.
Good thing
It'll
it's
still
steady.
work.
P7, yeah.
Right. Doesn't matter if you get some stuff on there, it still works. Okay, so
Who's a sloppy, messy cook like me? Put it in the chat. Are you a clean freak or are you a messy cook? Because the TM7 is your best friend if you are messy like me.
Oh, I'm definitely messy.
That's why we're such good friends, Jodes.
Absolutely. We can lower our standards for each other.
That's right. Oh, Deb as well. Deb's with us.
not sure mine could get much lower. But there we go. I'm just going to let that strain through there. What you want to do is leave it out for about 30 minutes so that it can get to sort of room temperature and then put it in the fridge for at least another half an hour just so that it can cool, right? Because it's cooly, not hotty. You're welcome.
And I'm guessing you have one you prepared earlier.
Of course I do. Of course. And this that I'm using here is like a little, I think it's the snack cups from the mix shop.
Oh, yeah.
So it has a dome top that you can put, granola in and then you put yogurt or whatever in the bottom. But I'm finding that it's a perfect size for this biz. Love it.
Love it.
Put that over there and put this on. Next. Okay, so now we want to put in our reserved coolie. The cool one, not the hot one. Look at that.
Oh.
How thick and delicious that is. A bit like
Now,
myself.
can I just give everyone a bit of a hot tip? With the coolie, even when it's hot, a hottie,
Body.
pour it over some Fruity Dream over a pav, and you have a delightful dairy-free dessert. It is the bomb.
Love that. Okay, so now we get to the good stuff. Okay, and when I say good stuff, it's all the alcohol. But I don't have top shelf here because this recipe actually makes 12. Apparently, makes 12. So this is good party stuff, right? But it's just me and an underage person today. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
So I'm using whatever I have, and by the time I finish 12, I'm not going to give a business what's in it. So the first one is, it's 120, but look what's happened. I didn't tear it. What a shame.
Whoopsies.
We're just going to guesstimate that. 120. Oopsies. Lucky I've got good neighbours. They might like to help me. Cranberry juice. Now, I heard before that some people have issues finding cranberry juice. So actually in the juice aisle of, the supermarket, this, not sponsored, ocean spray, you can get it in like sugar-free as well. That's, it's like, looks like that and you can find it pretty easily. The other cranberry juice I got from Dan's, but yeah, either or. I like the sugar-free option. Not what I have with me today, but it's there. It's there. Okay, so that's the cranberry juice. And then we have peach schnapps. So imagine now we've got the raspberry, we've got the peach, we've got the vodka, Starting to smell Christmassy in here. Okay. It's a lot. It's 120 of everything, except for then we get our freshly squeezed lemon juice. And I imagine you could use lime too if you wanted to. I like lime, especially with the Cosmo. I love the lime breaking through that. Perfect. 50 grams of that. Next. And we're going to mix it. So we're only mixing it for 10 seconds. I hear that, the thermo dance is what's on. So.
Oh, well, I think that you could sing for us, Jen.
Oh, I could.
You could.
But it's ready now. Oh, shame.
Ah,
Next. Okay, so now divide ice cubes. So 12 ice cubes. But that's for 6. No, hang on. Yeah, that's for actually, I'm sorry. It makes 6, not 12. I lied. I was thinking about the 12 ice cubes that I would need. But I'm just going to use 2. So it's 2 per glass. Here I've got my trusty new thermoserver, which I'm loving. So that goes in there, and then I have to divide this between 6. So we're just going to divide it between 2 because that's what's happening right now. There we go. Nice and red, looking fancy.
beautiful colour.
Oof. Is there 6 in there? Maybe. All right, then I'm going to need this bowl. So I'm just going to, it's a shame I have to pour it into this. I don't have 3 extra bowls, so doing that. I'm just
Love
taste
it.
testing. Taste testing. It's fine.
Yes, of course. Quality
But now I
control.
put my lips on it, I can't share it. What a shame.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to give this a quick rinse because now we're going to do the snow part. All right, bowls on. Give it a rinse. Did that. Way ahead of you. Now, this bit, you have to do a bit of, pre-planning. Skim milk. I'm not sure why it says skim milk, but it does. So skim milk, freeze it for at least 2 hours. So I think maybe it could be a bit soft. And then break it up. It's pretty easy to cut once it's frozen because it's milk, like it's, fine. I did have trouble getting it out. You know those Tupperware, ice trays with the little nipples on that you push it out?
Mm.
No, that was hard, right? I don't know what, but like it just stuck in there, so I had to beat the back of it, right? Been there before. So I'm putting those in. I've got 100 grams of that. Put it in. And then we're going to blend it for 10 seconds. We're blending, blending our cocktail. Okay. Scrape down the sides with my spatula. Oh, it's looking snowy in here. Okay. Now what? Insert the butterfly whisk. Let's do that. We all remember how to do that earlier. Next, whip. We're going to whip this for 1:30. So if you want
Whip
to
it
add
good.
things, Tess, add them.
Come on, whip it good. Da-da-da-da.
When a problem comes along, Thermomix it.
Love that ad-libbing there, Jen. Like a
Thank you.
superstar. Now, I'm guessing you could even use some egg white meringue.
Absolutely.
That would be nice.
Yes, you could if if you're vegan.
Yes.
You could use aquafaba. So the juice from the chickpea can, give that a whip. Make sure you put some caster sugar or some kind of sweetener in it. Otherwise, it will taste chickpea-ish. So make sure you flavor that.
Disguise the chickpea flavour.
It's legume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's
Not
me drinking my sad mug of water, and you guys are all feasting on beautiful cocktails.
Well, we do it for you, Like
take one for the team. I appreciate it.
The call came out and we answered, What a team. Honestly.
I have actually just shared my favorite cocktail into the chat, which is the one with the aquafaba, which is the Aperol sour with the aquafaba foam. So if anyone's wanting to just make the aquafaba foam separately that we just spoke about, you could do that component and put it into any cocktail, but that one is actually my favorite cocktail.
Thank you for sharing, Jode. You've got such a caring, nurturing nature. It's just so wonderful of you.
We just
do what you can for your community.
Yeah.
Some frozen skim milk right there. Okay. Whisk out everything. And then decorate each glass with 1 tablespoon of milk foam. Let's never call it that. And then serve immediately. Okay. Woo,
Oh, that looks awesome.
come on.
Go girl.
That's so cute. Alrighty. I think this one looks pretty. I'm not sure. Can you still say it? That's so nice. Nothing, nothing. Oh, got a bit of light. Thank you, lighting person. Let's give it a try.
How's
Have I
it
got a
taste?
milky mustache?
How does it
It is
taste?
delicious.
Very
A
fruity.
little, it's fruity. It's, like that raspberry coulis fabulous. Bit on the sweet side though with the coulis. But I imagine you could just put less of it in.
Yeah.
So I just put the whole lot, but and probably this is maybe 2 serves.
What a shame. Thank you so much, Jen. That looks absolutely delicious. Please don't forget to take a photo.
Thank you.
Pop it in the chat. And thanks for taking one for the team. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
And Thermo Mastery, if anyone wants to follow me.
Yes.
Thermo Mastery.
And you have been known to whip up a cheeky cocktail or two.
Yes.
Amidst
I blame COVID for that, but
and dancing.
It happened.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. All right. Has anyone got any questions you'd like to ask or some recommendations of cocktails that you love at Christmas time? Please pop them in the chat. And that's a wrap, basically. I am so thrilled. I'm so jealous that you've all got lovely cocktails to partake in right now. I just want to thank you all for coming and tuning in tonight. Those of you watching back on replay or the recording, I hope you've enjoyed our little special. It was Lauren's idea to maybe give the consultants a turn, and I said, what the heck, absolutely, let's do it. And I think they've done a cracking job. We might have
love
to
it, Loz. It gives us a night off too. We love it.
Yeah, we might have
Our
to do
pleasure to have a little run sometimes. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for raising the idea. I'm always open to feedback. And I love too that all of you guys who have registered have offered some suggestions for future classes for 2026. Oh my gosh, that sounds weird. Well, on behalf of all of us here tonight, were there any questions, Jodie? No? Deb's recommending the old espresso martini.
I think we've covered most of them, but yeah, if you have anything specifically, just reach out to your consultant or answer back to Tessa's email, and we can help you out with anything.
Absolutely. And if any of you are interested in joining in the fun of being a consultant, or even just earning your Thermomix and wrapping it up, please reach out to the person who invited you along tonight, and they would be more than happy to answer any questions and perhaps schedule you into a business information session so you can find out all of what's involved and make an informed decision. But on behalf of everyone from our Devil's Belief branch, we wish you a very safe and Merry Christmas and look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Thank you, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Christmas.
Cheers. I've just got my red
Bye.
wine.
Fantastic. All right. How do I stop record?
Yeah, I can stop it.